Hello folks, welcome. It's very nice to meet you. So I guess for the foreseeable future, as far as I can control it, as far as I can, put it in my power, I'm going to try to upload as regularly as possible, and that's going to be essentially my only goal, is to upload regularly and to just stop thinking about thoughts that I'm not good enough at making content, that my content is bad or trash, because whenever I think that negatively, it doesn't allow me to create any sort of content. Essentially, ever since around high school, I've essentially become my own worst critic when it comes to actually making content. I have not allowed myself to do so, and just every year it has gotten more and more painful to actually see my own work and to upload it. I have essentially my fear of content making has sort of grown and grown as I see so many of you guys, so many content creators just like yourselves, being more and more talented. It was very common, YouTube early on, when I started watching it around like 2009, where people would essentially talk in front of the camera and nothing else. They weren't expecting much from it. They weren't really showing off amazing talents, and they just kind of did their own thing. But now, there's so many people that are super creative. They can do 20 things better than me. Like, I could actually count the things that they're better at me than. And that's just essentially brought my mood down whenever I made content, because I wanted it to be as good as theirs, but I just knew it wasn't going to get there anytime soon, that it would take essentially years for me to get anywhere near as good as them. I'm trying to, learn a lot of other things. I'm trying to just get good at my job, just to keep a job. I'm trying, and the fact that I don't have as much time to make content has brought me down. It has brought my mood down. It makes me feel that all that work I put into college is just being thrown down the drain because I'm not practicing enough, that I'm not getting good at my craft. The fact that I don't even have a job in my career, all these things are just, they bring my self-esteem, my confidence, and I don't know the solution. I don't know what to do, but all I know is that there's no solution in doing nothing. Everything I've done in life, I've been successful when I put in effort. It was never right away, but whenever I put in some sort of effort, I saw some success. It's happening with me again. So on a quick tangent, I stopped eating healthy for a very, very long time, ever since like February of this year. And I'm starting to try to eat healthy again in October. So I let about 9 months go by where I saw, essentially my habits kick in again. I am very grateful that I didn't gain weight during that time. I actually remained consistent with my weight, plus or minus like 5 pounds. So I'm very glad that I've had a really consistent weight compared to my like 285 at my heaviest. So I'm very glad for that. So seeing myself be successful, it brings me hope. And I don't know, I really need to start just finding a way to say that it's okay. That it's okay for me to, be myself, and to not see perfection. I try to look at perfection way too often in myself. It's not in a bad way. I try to, I see success in my future. I see myself being successful. All the things I've ever wanted coming true. And in many ways, that's very unrealistic, So it's just one of those weird things. It's like I see myself accomplishing so many things. It's just some of those things are unrealistic. I don't know. How do you how do you make yourself believe in such a reality? I don't know. Something else I hope to do in the future is I hope to meditate more. I hope to, take the time to breathe and relax. Today I actually got to do that. I actually went to the gym and, I got to just take some time. So I'm trying to get into like muscle building and, like heavy workouts, stronger workouts and things like that. And one of the advices I was given when doing those workouts is to take the extra minute to breathe. Let your heart rate go down so that when you are ready to get back on, you can put as much energy in it as possible. And today was one of the first times where I was actually able to be patient. I was actually able to breathe in and breathe out and actually, go and give it my all and start activating like my brain to move my arms, even though in certain moments I was in a lot of pain, and it's weird for me to talk about these sort of things because, again, I see so many people who do it on a regular basis. They go to the gym on a regular basis. They exercise. So it's like when I talk about it, I always feel dumb or incapable. Things like that. I always see so many negative thoughts about me. And I don't know how to get past that. I always think that there's a simple answer, and maybe there isn't. I guess there, I fool myself into believing that there are simple answers for a lot of things, and some of it might be very complicated answers. The world is just, the older you get, I guess that's one of the weird things about getting old. The older you get, the more tough questions there are, and you can never really escape that. For the most part, the older you get, the more responsibilities you have. That kind of goes without saying for many people. And the more responsibilities there are, the more tough questions start popping up, and you have to start answering them eventually. Avoiding them, can cause problems. It can cause trouble, But yeah, no, this is what I did today. This are my thoughts today. So what I'm gonna try doing is, simple note taking. Just kind of figure out what I did each day and see if I can, pop those out and start talking about it. Because something else that's happening, and I'm not happy about it. I'm actually kind of upset at myself that I'm letting it happen, is that I'm starting to forget each day. Every day is just starting to blend in. And that shouldn't be happening, because I feel like that's kind of the big thing that kind of jump-started my depression in the first place, was that every day was just starting to blend in, and it wasn't in a good way at all. It felt like a perpetual spiral, like you've just been flushed down the toilet, and you're not down in the sewers yet, but you can still see the light. You're just in this weird spiral, and I really don't like that. It's something I really don't want to think about. But again, I think there's still a lot of hope for me, and I think knowing these things and admitting to it is the first very important step. So, I know I was a downer. I apologize, but I'm gonna make it up to you guys. So I'm gonna show you this awesome video of my mom in the Dominican. She has taken care of a dog and 2 cats, and I'm so proud of her. Before she wasn't an animal lover. I am a huge animal lover. I love pets. I have a blurry ass background, but you can see my cat right there. I love animals. I've had animals all my life, and my mom never reciprocated that. I was sad that she didn't. I wanted her to. I wanted her to see the love that they can give you. And the fact that she's doing this, that she is kind of seeing it, she's kind of, going towards the light. It brings me joy. So please enjoy this video with me. All right. Oh, hold on. There we go.
No peleen. Ven. Ven, no peleen. Mira, ven, Reni, ven. Tigre. Ay, qué lindo, ven. Ven, tigre de mami, ven, tigre donde mami. Ven, Reni. Ven, tú sí ven, que a ti sí te gusta que mami te agarre, ven. Ven, que a ti sí te gusta que mami te agarre, ven, cosa. Ok, ya, Reni, ven, coge tu last shot. Ay, qué lindo, qué precioso. ¿Y tigre? Ok, pues ya.